What's going on, folks? It's Kspadetheprospect with another report card video, and for tonight, I'll be giving out grades for Madden 25's Ultimate Team for Xbox One as well as PlayStation 4. Ultimate Team is a mode that allows you to build a custom team based off cards that you acquire, similar to the same way you would collect baseball cards or football cards or whatever. You can buy packs of cards using coins that you earn in the game, or you can use real cash to buy these packs. Within the packs, you can get cards for players, uniforms, playbooks, stadiums, and even collectibles in some cases that you can sell for more coins, or in other cases that you can collect to get an even better card or a more rare card. The army of Ultimate Team fanatics seem to grow daily. This mode is very popular, and it is really gaining popularity daily. As crazy as it sounds, the army of MUT fanatics grow daily. Me, myself, I was one that just said maybe a year ago that I would never play this mode. I said I would never even give it a shot. And now I have to admit that I too am a MUT fanatic. All right, so let's get into a little bit about this mode, and I'm going to tell you guys what I like about it as well as what I don't like about it. First of all, EA Sports, you guys, man, you got one here. Put in the evil, wicked laugh right here. This mode is genius. Whoever thought of this mode, whatever team came together on this mode, give that guy a raise and give that whole team a raise. And when that team gets a raise, how about throwing your boy a couple pennies, since it was my idea to give you that raise. But seriously, this mode is great. Never before have I seen a mode that's so addictive for so many different reasons. This mode will reach out and grab you if you're like one of five gamers. Like if you're the online warrior, you like to play against people online and destroy them, this mode will reach out and grab you. If you're the guy that don't really want to play online, you just want to play with your team and play against the CPU, there are solo challenges for days. There are more being added daily, and it's enough solo challenges there to hold you, and it will grab you. This mode will grab you too. If you're that guy that just want to build that custom team, maybe you're like me, I'm a big Miami Hurricane fan. Maybe you want to collect every Miami Hurricane player in the NFL. If that's what you want to do, this mode would grab you as well. And lastly, if you're the guy that really likes to earn the money, you want to buy cards for cheap, turn around and flip them and sell them on the auction block, this mode too would grab you. You would really be at work thinking, I can't wait to get home and see how much money I've made today. I've said that to myself. So folks, this mode is really addictive. Let's get into some of the things I like about this mode, some of the things that they did right. First of all, I have to say, EA Sports is notorious for this. The online servers have to be some of the strongest, most consistent servers I think I've ever played on. I very seldomly deal with lag, and I very seldomly deal with just being dropped out of the game. And when those situations come up, you tend to look at your opponent and you suspect him of foul play. That's just how solid the servers are. So that's one thing I like about this mode. Another thing is the fact that this mode is forever growing. It's additional content almost daily. New cards, new collections, new solo challenges. And every time you turn around, just when you think you've done all you want to do, just when you think you've collected all the cards you want, here's something new that keeps you coming back for more. This year, the addition of chemistries adds another tier of personalization for this game. In the past, you just picked your favorite players or you picked the best players, you took your team and you went and played. But this year is 4 offensive chemistries as well as 4 defensive chemistries that can range anywhere from a boost for your team at man defense or a boost at your team for throwing the short pass. And it ensures that you never play the same game twice. It's virtually impossible to play 2 opponents with the exact same roster, but in the unlikely event that that happened, no way they would be running the same chemistries, wearing the same uniforms, running the same playbook, or even playing in the same stadium. So it makes a situation where every game you play is truly original, as well as the team you're building for yourself. Now let me jump on some of the things that I'm not a fan of, because I like this mode so much that I really could make this whole video talking about the things I like about this mode. But let's segue over. I spoke on collections earlier. I like collections. You can collect, in some cases, 17 cards, 20 cards. Some collections even require you to collect 40 cards. And it's a beautiful thing when you finish. You got this sense of accomplishment about yourself when you finish, because it's so time consuming. But one of the reasons it's so time consuming really should be eliminated. And it's the fact that you have to treat your current roster as a middleman. You got a card in your reserves that you want to collect. You can't just collect that card from there. You have to send it to the current roster, go to the current roster, get the card, send it to collections, go to collections, get the card and collect it. Why is all that necessary? Same thing if you got a card that you want to sell. If it's in your reserves, you can't just sell it from the reserves. You have to put it in the current roster, go to the current roster, get it. It sounds tedious, and it may sound like I'm nitpicking, but trust me, in a process that already takes a very long time, these unneeded steps really deter a lot of people from doing collections. It's that troublesome. Please, EA, help us out on that. Another thing, when we're talking about collections, I have to talk about this. Some cards are gone. And I get it. The whole idea of the collection, you don't know if you're going to be able to complete the collection. You don't know if it's going to be an easy collection to complete or a difficult one. I'm cool with that. But I wish it was a way the game could let you know if all of the cards are gone. I don't mean sitting in somebody's reserves or just sitting on the bench. I mean gone. If it was only 100 cards made and 100 of these cards have been collected, make the collection disappear or something, because people are putting a lot of time and a lot of effort into some collections that some of them they'll never finish, and they have no idea that they'll never finish it. Another thing, I'm still kind of beating on collections right now, but bear with me. Another thing with collections is I wish it should be something that you could have that could alert you if you have a card that falls in a collection. Any cards you have in your reserves, it will allow you to send it to a collection, even if it's not a collection for it. And that sometimes makes it also more confusing. If I take a card and I try to send it to collections and I can't send it there, then I know I have no need for that card. I know it can't go to a collection. And I really would like to see that added. Maybe I'm alone with this. This is my first year with Ultimate Team. So maybe the Ultimate Team veterans, they might feel different about that. But for me, why can I collect this card if there's no collection for it? I shouldn't even be able to collect a card that's not in a collection. That's just my own personal opinion. All right. Another thing I got to talk about while we're talking about acquiring cards is the bidding process. Once a card is on the auction block, there's two ways to acquire it. You could just buy it out or you could bid on it. Sometimes the bidding aspect would really be better, but it is not real time, and I cannot tell you how often I have missed out on cards, and I know I'm not alone. You go to a card, it says it's 3 minutes left. You try to place a bid, it tells you you can't place a bid. You try to place a bid, you can't place a bid, and finally it says the card is gone because it's not real time. I don't know how frequently it updates, but it doesn't update fast enough. So I would love to see this be real time. EA, come through for us on the bidding process, please. Speaking of cards, some of these cards are obviously made in too high of quantities. Any Ultimate Team player, I guarantee you, unless you've sold them all, if you check your reserves, you've got a bunch of Terrence Knightons, a bunch of Marcel Darius, you probably got 2 or 3 Brent Grimes. There's so many Nick Foles out there. I got Nick Foles falling out of my ears. Why are these cards produced at such a high rate? To me, it kind of ruins the game. The Nick Foles card, it's a 95 Nick Foles as well as a 96. There are so many 96 Nick Foles that no one playing this game should have a quarterback rated lower than a 96. I got like 5 of them in my reserves. If you need one, let me know in the comment section. I'll send you all 5 of mine. I don't want to see another Nick Foles in a pack. I mean, you're buying packs and you're getting the same cards over and over and over. Please cut down on the number of these cards. Please. I mean, Nick Foles is happy. He ain't seen his face this much since he was walking through his mom's house. Enough Nick Foles cards, please. Lastly, folks, once again, I don't know if this is going to be the popular opinion. Maybe the Mutt fanatics that's been around for a while will disagree with me here, but I would really like to see EA Sports step in and do something about duplicates. You cannot put something like this in the hands of the gamer. These guys want to win at all costs. They don't have a code of conduct. That code of conduct is broken. I'm facing teams with 499 Deion Sanders in the secondary. That's 2 corners. They playing a Deion at strong safety and a Deion at free safety. Now, You may disagree with this, but I don't even really have a problem with you having 2 Deions if you got the 99 and the 98, because technically that's 2 different cards. But if you got 4 of the exact same cards, EA, please step in and stop this. If somebody has a 99 Deion and they try to put another one in the roster, it should just replace the one that is there. 3 Ray Lewis at linebackers. I mean, just crazy stuff. And I really feel like that hurts the competition level of the game. Stop dupes, EA, please. So folks, I won't hold this thing out any longer. My final verdict is this. I've been gaming for a very long time. I love gaming. I'm a video gaming fanatic, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. And it's probably been, I don't know if I've ever played a mode that has me as addicted as Ultimate Team. I'm literally at my job thinking about what cards I got on the auction block, whether or not I'm gonna be able to find this one last card I need for a collection. Ultimate Team has taken over my life, and it's in a good way. I really like this mode. So right now, folks, it's time for me to give the grade, and this would be the highest grade I have given any mode thus far. I feel fully confident giving Madden 25 for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 Ultimate Team mode A. I would love to hear what you guys say in the comment section. Hit me up. I'll be watching. And that's all I got for this one, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time. Peace.